Biologist Anja Szczesinski is fascinated by nature. She informs visitors to the Wadden Sea about the tidal mudflats and why they're worth protecting.
My name's Anja Szczesinski and I'm a Wadden Sea conservationist at the World Wildlife Fund. Our office is in Husum at the gate to the national park with its unique natural landscape. But there's lots to see in town behind the dike too, so let's take a little tour.
Anja's first recommendation lies just outside her workplace, the town harbour. It stretches right into Husum and is a great place for a stroll. Husum built its harbour after a storm tide. In 1362, the Grote Mandrenke swept far inland, submerging whole stretches of land. Husum suddenly became a coastal town. Anja Szczesinski likes the atmosphere here. She moved to Husum almost a decade ago.
Taking a stroll around the harbour is a really good way to explore Husum. Colourful buildings are tucked between old storehouses and modern architecture. There's lots to discover in the little shops, and at least on sunny days there's no trace of the grey town by the sea Theodor once wrote about.
Theodor famous poem begins like this.
By the grey shore, by the grey sea, and close by lies the town. The fog rests heavy round the roofs, and through the silence roars the sea monotonously round the town. No forest murmurs, no bird sings unceasingly in May. The wandering goose with raucous cry on autumn nights just passes by. On the shoreline waves the grass, yet all my heart remains with you, oh grey town by the sea.
It's Storm's declaration of love for his hometown, and Husum repaid the writer's kindness by dedicating a museum to him. Theodor Storm was born here in 1817. Visitors can see some of the houses in which he lived and worked.
Be sure to visit the Theodor Storm house on Wasserreiher Street, where the writer and his family lived for many years.
Storm is one of the most important representatives of 19th century German realism. Generations of German children have read his novel The Dikemaster in school. Today you can visit the place he wrote his masterpieces.
Here in Storm's study, the author wrote over 20 novels and poems. I think you can still feel a bit of this creative energy.
A writing desk and old books. These were the tools of the writer's trade back then. But now it's time for Anja Szczesinski's third recommendation, Husum Castle. Its proper name is actually the castle outside Husum, because it was built outside the city limits. The castle is surrounded by gardens and boasts a cafe in which young people with disabilities receive hands-on training. Everything here is homemade, including the cake.
The Castle Cafe is my favourite cafe in Husum. It was once the castle kitchen, where royal feasts with up to 16 courses were prepared for the Duke.
The castle was built in the 16th century for Adolf I, Duke of Holstein-Gottorp. Today its rooms, including the chapel, are open to visitors. And upstairs, the attic gallery exhibits contemporary works by artists from across the state of Schleswig-Holstein. Of course, going for a walk around the Wadden Sea mudflats that begin right behind the dike is a must for visitors to Husum. And taking along a book by Theodor Storm is bound to make it a trip to remember.